What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I know I am. If you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. The kid who talks in RAR XD language will bite you tomorrow at school. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to risk it. He has 18 types of herpes, so press the like button. It's very important. Real talk, though, guys. Hope you're having a good day. It's been a little bit since I told a crazy emo kid story. You know how it is. I was letting you guys get a quick little break from the drama that comes with kids who hate their lives, you know? Regardless, guys, I do have one that happened at the skate park, and it's just a pretty interesting situation where this dude's emo girlfriend tried to fight me because I just, asked a pretty normal question. But that's just irrational people sometimes. Some people just really want to have drama in their life, you know? Which, I mean, I don't get. I don't really like fighting with people. But that's enough about me. Let's get into emo girls having irrational meltdowns because their parents don't give them enough attention. Let's get into it. So when I was in middle school, we had this skate park get built kind of by our school. It was within skating distance pretty easily. So since it was new and very swag, me and the other kids who would skate would go there after school every day and, you know, just kind of hang out. But in middle school, there's a lot of people that are going through an emo phase, alright? I went through one myself. I'm gonna say that, yes, I am in fact guilty of committing cringe at one point in my life. Feel free to unsubscribe, ladies and gentlemen, but it's true. At one point, I considered myself an edgelord who was misunderstood and nobody would understand. I cringe when I think about it, alright? I definitely deserve to be bullied. I'm living proof that bullying works, alright? People started calling me weird and all of a sudden I became normal. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, there was this weird emo population at our middle school, right? And there was one emo girl in particular that was a super edgelord. And when I say I went through an emo phase, okay, I kind of did, but I was never as extreme as some of the kids, alright? Some of these kids would literally walk around and refuse to smile or have a good time. I just liked edgy music and wore black skinny jeans. We were not on the same level. And there was this one emo girl that just had an attitude problem, bro. She would just start fights to start fights. It was fun for her to just cause disagreements. And for whatever reasons, one of the people that would always go to the skate park after school started dating her. So she started coming with them to the skate park and it's no issue for about a week or two because, they're normal and they're not being weird and purposely causing problems. And the way that the skate park was laid out, there was one main ramp that you basically had to go up and down in order to get anywhere in the park with any amount of speed, right? And so people wouldn't sit on it, obviously, because it's weird to sit on a ramp, and two, it's important. So if you were gonna have a place that you wanted to sit down, take an after school nap, it wouldn't be the most important place in the skate park. And this emo girl and I didn't really get along. She was loud and obnoxious, but I was nice enough because, I was just trying to keep the peace. But for whatever reason, this day, we get there and she has a Cookie Monster blanket with her, just the most listen to me, RAR XD, I hate my parents, edgy emo kid thing ever. And she lays down on the ramp, which is steep enough to the point where it's not comfortable, and is I'm gonna take a nap in just the middle of the skate park where everybody has to go. So obviously, a couple kids are yo, can you move? You can take a nap, we don't care, but can you just not nap right there? And she's, yelling at people that are telling her to move, being I can nap wherever I want. It's a public park, my dad's tax dollars paid for it, so it's partially mine too, which is a really weird argument to make as a 12-year-old in the park. We're all in 7th grade and we're hey, can you not nap on the ramp? And you start breaking in about how the government takes your dad's tax dollars to raise revenues to take care of the park, so therefore it's yours too. Thanks for the economics lesson, but in all honesty, I'm really just trying to use the ramp. Anyways, me and a couple of the people who are there every day are listen, she was not gonna move, so we need to get her to move, which was a little mean. Okay, I'm not saying I was 100% the good guy in this story, but it's one of those stories, I was 12 years old and it's funny. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that it's not. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what's up with me, but for the last month, my throat has just been trying to make me not talk. This might be the universe's way of telling me to shut up, but I'm not gonna listen. So we decide that we're gonna give her 3 more chances to move. So separately, over the span of an hour, we ask her to move 3 times, and she keeps being pissed, I'm trying to nap. So at this point, we decide that we're gonna do the only logical thing, and we're gonna go down the ramp. I mean, if she's there, then look, we're gonna bump into her. We'll claim we didn't see her, and if you get run over by a skateboard, you're probably gonna move. Now listen, I'm not saying this is a good idea at all. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm not saying this was nice. I'm not saying that this is a good idea at all, but it happened. So, we're trying to decide who's brave enough to actually go down the ramp and run into her. And we're not going to go that fast. It wasn't like she's at the bottom of the ramp and we're dropping in on her, like just straight up going to smack her. No, that's not what's going to happen, okay? You're not going to go that fast. It'll be enough to wake you up and it might like hurt a little bit, but you're going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. That I can promise. So we're trying to decide who's going to do it. And obviously I'm like, look, I'll do it. I'll do it because, every now and then you got to do something dangerous. I like to live on the edge, okay? Every now and then you just gotta send it. Realistically, I don't know why I said yes. It was really stupid. I think I was just 12 and trying to look cool for my friends. I was like, all right, what do cool kids do? Yeah. Cool kids definitely run people over on their skateboards to get them to move off a ramp. That's something that all the cool kids are doing, right, guys? Like, I don't even know why I did it. It makes no sense. I cringe at myself. Middle school me was just an awkward person, all right? Like, as much as I've talked about weird people I've met, I was probably a weird person that a lot of people met too. Like everybody's guilty of being a little bizarre at some point. So I'm gonna do it, and then a friend of mine says that he's gonna do it too. So we go to the top of the ramp and we like go down and we bump into her and like we jump off our skateboards and we're laughing because I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit funny. And obviously she gets mad, deservingly so. Like I said, I'm not saying I was in the right here at all, but what follows escalates a little bit quickly, right? So we're laughing and we run off. But like I said, we jumped off of our skateboards to avoid stomping on her because we didn't want to hurt her. We were just being obnoxious. And like, I'm not defending myself, all right? I was being an obnoxious little turd. I'm not going to decline that. That is valid. But she gets up and is obviously mad, which we expected, and picks up my friend's skateboard and starts running after him, catches up with him in full force, baseball swing, nails him in the back with like the trucks in the wheels of his skateboard. And he immediately like goes down because, ow, that would really hurt, dude. I don't know if you ever had the wind knocked out of you and know how unpleasant that feels. Now imagine somebody just baseball batting the wind out of you with a skateboard. It probably doesn't feel too pleasant. So I see him go down, bro, in a blaze of glory. He gets smacked by her on the back with a skateboard. And at this point, I realize, oh no, I've probably messed up. Okay, we probably should not have messed with her because I might be willing to like low-key hurt your shoulder for a second, but you're willing to smack me with an entire barrage of skateboard ammunition. So I'm a dip. So I kind of leave the park for a bit. I go skate up to like the playground area and I'm just kind of hiding out because I don't want to get murdered by the angry lady. But sure enough, hiding out doesn't work, all right? Because when you're a jerk and you're a 12-year-old boy, karma comes for you, okay? It teaches you a valuable lesson, which is don't try to mess with people. So here comes this like emo girl marching up the path with the entire skate park behind her, and she's like, so you think it's funny to wake me up from my nap, huh? And I'm like, look, it's not personal. It was just you were blocking the ramp. You wouldn't move. You're holding up the entire skate park. Everybody needs that ramp to use like everything fun in the skate park, so we woke you up, we asked you nicely like 5 times, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to be logical, which is probably not gonna work out very well because people that are just, willing to just smack random people on the back with skateboards probably aren't sitting there like, dang man, that is a very well researched point. But for whatever reason, she's kind of listening to me and she's like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Like, I'm sorry, you guys did ask me to move. Like, she's being nice to me, which is super chill, and I don't know why. So, we're walking back, and I make a joke about, like, her shoulder didn't even, make my board stop that much. And I guess all the chill that she had left in her system stopped as soon as I made a joke about it, which is fair. I probably should have kept my mouth shut. I'm not the good guy in today's video, okay? I'll admit it. So, I make a joke because I don't know when to keep my mouth shut, and she gets pressed again and starts getting up in my face and is like, oh, you want some of what your friend I got? Like, he's still having trouble down there trying to like walk around, and no, I was not in a position where I really wanted to get smacked with a skateboard on the back, so I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make the joke. And she's like, yeah, well, it's too late for that, like, I already gave you a chance. And for, whatever reason, I was always really nice to her boyfriend, so he's kind of like, yo, chill, like, come on. He apologized, like, just let it go. And thankfully, crazy emo girl listened to her boyfriend, but I can honestly say that I've never messed with her after that. To be fair, after that day, she did never try to sleep on the main ramp again, so, I mean, my lesson did kind of work, but at the same time, I never bothered her because I realized that there are some people out there that will just smack you in the back with a skateboard, all right? They don't really care, not at all, and that's an important lesson to learn when you're 12, which is, every now and then, someone may just smite you down with the power of Thor and a mall-grabbing truck custom board from Zoomies. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought, and turn on notifications. If you turn on notifications, send a screenshot to my Instagram at Scrubby. I shout somebody out every day. Today's notification shout out goes to the absolutely awesome, fantastic, super swagged out HTTPS Jaden. Big thank you for having on notifications. If you guys want to support the channel even more, you can check out the merch. As you can see, very swag merch will definitely get you all the ladies. All the emo girls will definitely be trying to throw fisticuffs, so then you can make videos about it later on the internet. And yeah, on that note, guys, have an absolutely incredible day. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. Follow me on Twitter at Scrubby_69. Use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.